What's up, guys? It's your Supah Playaz back at it again. It's your host Tony G, bringing you another awesome market watch. As you see it in the title, it's a Valentine's Day special. So we're gonna be looking at all those awesome Heroin cards and awesome SCR for, of course, your favorite person, you know. And some of these cards, if you have a significant other that is trying to get into the game, definitely check out some of these cards or some of these SCRs that I think they're worth collecting, even though some of them might be expensive. So it's a Valentine's Day special for all those loved ones, for your significant other. So let's jump into this awesome market watch. So obviously we're going to talk about Heroin's Lineage, one of the SCRs that I think is pretty good, in my opinion, one of the best ones for $38. Honestly, you steal your opponent's battle card, and it's only one energy, and you got to be at 3 or more. And not only that, it's the only thing that's 7 or less. Very awesome card. I think obviously, you know, there's a better SCR with Time Patrol Pan, which we'll be talking about as well. But I think this card is awesome just to have, and $39.99 is the cheapest to get it, and obviously the most expensive is $500, which is insane. But if you want to get it from Limitless Gaming or any of these shenanigans gaming, you're going to be paying $40, which isn't too bad in my opinion. Very good card. I definitely recommend picking it up. And then a Robel, the Immigrant Secretary, another great card that's pretty much worth mentioning in my opinion. It continuously goes down and it's slowly creeping back up. Some of these cards did go up in price, some of them did go down, and so I want to talk about some of these cards that did go up in price. So some of these cards, like this card SCR, went from being a $50 card to a $65 card now. So I mean, I think they're being bought out. Last time I mentioned it, it's a very good SCR to have, and it's worth getting in my opinion for the price it's worth. So another great card that I definitely recommend picking up. And then we're going to be talking about the next card, the Supreme Kai of Time, Space Time Unraveler. Another card that went down, another SCR, Supreme Kai. Very awesome card, I think. Stops Unison and leader cards from attacking you, but you're susceptible to a bunch of battle cards attacking you too, though. But it's a good card. I recommend definitely picking this card up. If you haven't gotten it, I definitely say get it. It's an awesome collectible, very cool card, very powerful still. And obviously it was sitting at $249. Now it's plummeted to $210. So cheapest you'll get it is $210, and the most expensive you'll get it for is $589. So another card that I think is worth mentioning. And then we go on to obviously one of the sought out cards, one of the most awesome cards in my opinion. It's a built-in Nimbus, hurts your opponent. Very good. Battle cards can't attack anymore, but your leader and Unison can. We have Pan, Time Patrol, Maiden, another great card. It was sitting at $274, and now it's sitting at $210. So another card that plummeted down in price. Obviously there's a few listings, people are buying them out. It's a very good card, but it was sitting at $270, now it's at $210. So if you're trying to get it, I think this might be the time to buy the Pan SCR. So definitely recommend getting this card. And then we're going to go on to some other cards that I want to talk about. Obviously Launch, the Pure Hearted, is an awesome SR. We saw it get reprinted, I believe, from the new Vermilion Bloodline and Unison Warrior. They came out, I think this card got reprinted if I'm not mistaken. If not, definitely let me know. There is a version 2 of it, or second edition. I don't know what Dragon Ball calls it, but it's not first, but it's second. So they might have reprinted this card, so definitely hit up in the comment section down below. So another great card. I think the launch deck is very powerful for some of you guys that haven't played it. Very cool card. And then we go on to the next card. It's Supreme Kai of Time, Time Labyrinth Unleashed SPR. This card is slowly going up in price. I mean, it was sitting at $10. Now it's sitting at $13, $14, and it's slowly going up. Very good card, especially with the new Trunks deck that's coming out. Very powerful. You warp your opponent's battle card for the turn, and it comes back at the end of their turn. So very cool card. Very cool. Negate, and you warp a battle card on field. That's not barrier. Very cool card. Recommend picking it up. Very awesome. And then we go on to the next SCR that I want to talk about. Is the Radiant Saiyans. This card fluctuates a lot. It's slowly going down every time I look at it. Last time it was at $80 or $87. Now it's at $78. So it's slowly going down. I've been seeing it creep down. But obviously $78 is the cheapest, and the most expensive you can get it for is $147. So I don't know. Definitely take a look at it. I mean, Try to get it cheaper if you can. I don't know. But a very cool card in my opinion. And then we go on to the next one is SS2 Kefla Lightning Speed. Very cool card. Very awesome. Another SPR that's kind of fluctuating too. It's going down in price, but it's sitting at $7.79 and relatively cheap for now. SPR, if you haven't picked up an SPR of any of the new sets, I definitely recommend picking them up. Very cheap right now. And moving on to the next one is Kale Rampaging Demon. Kale Rampaging Demon is an optimal card if you're playing blue, in my opinion. It's a really good card that board wipes, and it's relatively cheap. It's a very cool SR. Obviously, the cheapest you'll get it for is $3.95, and the most expensive you'll get it for, of course, would be $8.71. Not too bad. I mean, relatively cheap. Then we go on to the next card that I kind of want to mention is Bulma, the Bulma Familial Bonds pre-release. This card is relatively expensive, very cool. It's sitting at $54, lightly played, but if you want a near mint one, you're looking at $58 to $69 or even $79.99. Very cool card if you have this card. I have this one. I pulled it in my pre-release pack. But it's very cool. Very strong leader as well. I think unawakened it's 5k and then 10k when it's awakened. Not bad, but all your battle cards become blockers, which is pretty sick. And then we go on to the next card. Is one of the most sought out promo cards, not SPRs. Supreme Kai of Time, summoned from another dimension. Works really well in the Gogeta deck and a lot of decks in general. Very strong to bring out a 15k unison. So, I mean, it's been sitting at $50. It's actually going up. It was actually going down at one point, but now it's going up again because competitive play is starting to happen and DBS Fest is about to start. So definitely recommend checking out some of these cards. So definitely comment down below if I missed any cards. But this was like a little Valentine special for those awesome Heroin Lineage ladies out there. Or if there's any other significant others you guys got, definitely take a look. See if you guys could get your partner into this card game. Very awesome. Some of these cards are relatively cheap. Some of them are kind of expensive. And some of them, Tony G talked about them if they went up in price or down. So definitely, if you're new to the channel, definitely subscribe, comment down below, and like this video, guys, because I wanted to make a little different video. Obviously, make it themed with love and people that you care about and loved ones. So definitely don't forget, it's the day of friendship and love. So definitely smash that like button and drop those heart emojis down below. And like always, from your Supah Playaz, y'all stay super.